Hello and welcome to another model, what should I call this series? Megan's Model Tips. Welcome to another Megan's Model Tips. There you go, that's it. So I thought today I would show you the things that I always keep in my bag for model castings. So first and foremost, you need your modelling portfolio, or if you can't be able to carry this around, say you're going out at night, another thing would be maybe to take your iPad and put all your photos on there in high res and just make a little album of them on your photo album. So this is my portfolio. So the reason that I sometimes take my iPad is just for kind of ease, but when I take this, I kind of tend to take this with me if it's quite a big client, maybe a client that's a bit more kind of traditional, and you think like they are definitely going to want to see the hard copies, and maybe they haven't moved in the times as well or something. I don't know, I can always kind of judge when I need to take this with me or when I need to take my iPad. Or if you don't know if you really need your iPad, if it's more of a commercial cast, your portfolio, if it's more of a commercial casting, I just take my iPad rather than this, rather than just, it's very heavy. So yeah, in here I just got like all my cards in here, and then photos and stuff in here. And this is all done by my model agency, my booker, and what I then do to put onto my iPad is I just replicate exactly the photos that are in here. But what is also really great about having your iPad rather than your portfolio hard copy is that if you're going to maybe like a swimwear casting, you can add in more swimwear images, or if you're going to a bridal casting, stick in more bridal. So that's why sometimes the iPad is better. Anyway, so your portfolio is your main thing. And then second, a pair of heels you can walk in very, very comfortably. These are incredibly comfortable. When I used to do showroom and fittings, I would always wear these. They have a strap tie up here, but very, very thin, so it's quite elegant still. They are stacked platforms. They are really high, so they make you super tall. And when you're only like 5'7.5" like myself, and you're going, so unless you're doing like petite modelling, that's different, but when you're going up for like kind of more high fashion stuff, you want to fake up that tallness, and these work really, really well. And I know I can walk really well, I can strut around the room in these. So just make sure that you're wearing a pair of shoes that are really, really comfortable so that you can walk around, because they might say to you, can you walk? That's what I do, walk. Feel about Miranda Priestley there. Another thing, I mean, I don't really need to show my bra to you, but a strapless bra and a thong. I don't tend to wear either thing during the day, but I'll always put them in my bag, because if you're going for a kind of more fashion-y job where you've got to try on some clothes, it's quite good to have that with you just in case. Because you can always tuck your straps down, but sometimes if it's like bodycon, you don't want to be wearing proper big knickers. So yeah, they're two good things to take with you. Makeup wise, I would say to always have a concealer. I'm particularly liking this one from Milk at the moment, and then I'm also suggesting that you have a lipstick that's quite nudie. So I'm wearing this one from Code 8, which is 5 Sex off Broadway. You can see here, it's a bit pinky, just adds a little bit of rosy colour, and it just brings you up a bit. So because like when you go to a modelling casting, you don't want to wear too much makeup, so this just perks you up a bit. But I also always take a multi-purpose lip balm with me. I'm using this one from Balm. This is their newest one, the Little Miracle Rose Hip. But the reason I always use this is because this you can use for everything. So you want your hands to look good as well. So I will use this on my lips. If I've got any dry, like, I don't really get eczema, but like eczema patches, or like, I don't know, if you're just too dry, this is really, really good. So I would highly recommend having something like this, so that you can at the last minute just kind of fake that you're dewy and lovely. Also, this is nail varnish I use for all model castings, which is the Essie ballet slippers, just kind of quite nudie pink, and I am wearing it at the moment, but my nails are a bit chipped, but yeah, it just smooths out the nails, looks really, really beautiful. And also a hair tie. You never know, but quite a lot of castings that I go to, they're like, oh, can you tie your hair up? I'm like, oh my god, I don't have anything. And then you have to borrow an elastic band, and then your hair comes out when you take it out. So hair tie or hair clip or something, just to kind of throw it up. Yeah, so they are my top tips as to what you need to have in your model bag. Anyway, so that's my second video for my Megan's modelling tips, and I will be back again with another one. The next video is going to be, what is it? What to do at a model casting. So if you have just got an agent and you are about to go to a casting but you're terrified, I am here to help on my next video. If you've enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up and comment down below for any future ideas or anything you want advice on, and subscribe down there. See you all soon. Bye.